What's going on, everybody? I thought I'd give my thoughts today on F.E.A.R 3's multiplayer mode, Soul Survivor. Soul Survivor is a mode that pits humans, the F.E.A.R operatives, against ghostly specters. In this mode, it's really interesting. It's the closest thing to like survival meets co-op meets something of like competitive play, because there are kind of two teams. It starts out with 4 humans as F.E.A.R, and randomly Alma will select one to become a specter. The Spectre's job is to try and stop the F.E.A.R operatives from making their way and pretty much surviving the time limit. And if they do that, then they win. But if a F.E.A.R operative actually goes down, it's a Spectre's job to absorb them, and then they become a Spectre and join the Spectre team. So it's kind of co-op, kind of survival, and kind of versus. I really like this multiplayer mode. It works really well for what it does. And also, I've never gotten this far, but if a single F.E.A.R operative is still alive while there are 3 Spectres, that F.E.A.R operative actually has an escape point appear on the map. And I've never actually made it that far, but that sounds really awesome if I ever did. So it kind of makes it kind of like an objective-based thing, but at the same time sort of survival, but you're always on the move. Plus there are AI scattered throughout there helping the Spectres, and the Spectres can, of course, possess the AI. So it keeps things kind of fresh and nothing boring. So what I liked about this, I liked that there was teamwork. It was a matter of teamwork on both sides. Like, 1 minute you can be a F.E.A.R, but if you die, then it's a teamwork on the other side. So it's never like a game where if you die, you kind of have to wait, or if you die, you have a disadvantage. You have an equally amount of teamwork and objective base on either side you're on, so that's always fun. And it's also a good semi-co-op based kind of game, also being a versus, because Soul Survivor is probably the closest thing to that. Something like Soul King is actually the only versus mode in the game, and everything else is co-op based, but this is kind of like a mix, and it's a pretty good mix. And actually, the only thing I disliked about this, I felt the maps could have been a little more objective based. For the 2 or 3 maps that there are, it's kind of like you're just wandering around until the last person is left alive to find the escape route. I felt like it could have been more objective based, like maybe the F.E.A.R could start in a spawn point and then slowly work their way to like a small fortress, but then the fortress would get overrun with AI and Spectres and they'd have to keep moving. I thought that would have been really cool, or have to keep moving for ammo. Maybe they'd run out of ammo and then have to keep going on. But it was just a thought, and it's really a little minor complaint, because overall this game type is really a lot of fun, and I like the mix of, like I said, versus and co-op based in it. So yeah, if you guys had any thoughts on this, agreed with what I said, let me know, and until next time, I'll catch you later.